Hello everyone, it's November 9th, 2016, and this is ETV Magazine. Clowns. I don't think anyone could have expected all the craziness that we had with clowns this year. Multiple videos began to pop up all over the internet in September of creepy clown sightings, from here in the United States to even different countries such as Canada. Real or fake, we are all spooked by the situation. ETV Magazine reporter Lisa McGaffin gets you more information on these clown sightings and how they've affected our school district.
As we all know, the clown pandemic is still going on. Imagine, you're walking down the street, all is quiet and good until you see a dark figure coming at you from the distance at a slow pace. You stop for a second, trying to focus on the moving object. The figure moves into the light. It's a clown. Now, of course, the law has to get involved. The situation has become serious as many people have made threats on social media.
When we were at one of the Goddard High School football games, some kids made up a story about clowns being out in the field, and all the kids were all excited and worked up, but there was never anybody out there. There was nothing going on. People do wear clown costumes. If there was a clown on the premises, on the campus or anything, yeah, I would investigate it. I would go up and make contact with them. If an adult, a parent or whatever, determine if they really actually had business here, or if they were up to doing something no good, we'd deal with it, address it if I needed to arrest them for trespassing, whatever. But it's nothing that is immediately illegal, but they need to think about their actions.
Now the clowns are all over America, originating from South Carolina. What if this simple prank turns out to be something much more deadly? It's bad enough that many people fear clowns, so I spoke with Principal Dr. Meyer about the situation.
Safety is always our top priority, and whether it's clowns or people that shouldn't be in the building, we're very, very cautious. I believe because of the way we have things set up that no one would get into the building. If someone were trying to get in, they wouldn't be allowed in because we'd see them on the cameras, and we would have one of our security officers or police officers go out there to check on them and see who they are and what they're doing. I personally believe that this was probably developed by a few people and it's some type of hoax just to try to play on the people's anxiety and fear of clowns. I haven't seen any real documentation that there were things that actually happened, and it just was sensationalized by the media.
Remember to be safe. If you see anything out of the ordinary, please do not hesitate to report it. Thank you. Back to you, Cameron.
Thank you, Elisa. Stay safe out there, everyone. Now, with the new administration that we have had this year, there have been quite a few changes, including the reintroduction of the homecoming dance, something that we haven't had since the beginning of this school being open. Jack Beardmore gets you the story.
This year, the administration decided to bring back the homecoming dance after a few years of being without it due to attendance.
So we decided to do homecoming dance based on really students' desire to do something like that again. It was my understanding that homecoming dance was something that Eisenhower did when it first opened, and due to lack of participation, it was just something. There's a lot of costs and effort that goes into doing something like that. It's a dance full of fellowship and giving people a chance to live above some other things that might be going on in life.
Most of the students, including the homecoming candidates, were very excited once they heard the news.
The fact that they gave us a homecoming really shows that they trust and are ready to try new things with this group of seniors and this group of the entire school. And I was really proud and excited that they gave us a chance to have a homecoming this year.
I think the administration is kind of pumping everyone up a little bit. It's our first time really having a homecoming dance and all that stuff, so that's good.
By making it the homecoming dance instead of just like the black and white ball, because I think people are more attracted to like the homecoming than just like a random dance.
I love all school dances. My friends from other schools ask me to go to dances. It's just a great time, and I love it.
The dance was a huge success with over 300 students in attendance. For ETV Magazine, I'm Jack Beardmore.
I sure know that I had a great time there. It seems like the homecoming dance might finally be here to stay. Now, earlier in the show, we had an EHS police officer answer some questions about the clown situation. That is our new police officer here at EHS, and his name is Jerry Quick. He was hired this year to help protect the students here at Eisenhower. Jan Vanson will get you the inside scoop on Officer Quick and his responsibilities here at EHS.
Along with the new administration, we have a new police officer patrolling the school grounds. Officer Jerry Quick is another new and welcome addition to the Eisenhower family.
I think Officer Quick has been a great addition to Eisenhower High School. He's very friendly, he's very cordial, he's right in there with students, sitting down with them at lunch, talking with them, and he's been very good support structure for us. He's made things a lot easier.
I became a police officer because I wanted to make a difference in somebody's life. The job opening, I retired. I was coaching at East High in Wichita. This position came open and I just wanted to interact more with the kids. I wanted to, I was kind of bored and I wanted to get back into law enforcement.
With school violence at an all-time high, there's always the looming possibility of it happening at Eisenhower.
We hope to never have to deal with some of the tragic events that we hear in the news. Officer Quick, I feel very comfortable that he's part of our family.
Well, part of my job is to always, be aware and be alert for potential dangers. I think this district has done a great job in making the schools as safe as possible. I really think we have a lot of good students here at the school, and I think they care about their school, care about their fellow classmates, and hopefully nothing like that will come here, but it's something that you always have to be prepared for and be alert and watch out for some different warning signs.
For ETV Magazine, I'm Jaden Vansickle.
That's all from me here with news. Next up is our good friend Austin Antoldi with the newest edition of his segment. Oh yeah? Anybody smell pizza?
Welcome back to Oh Yeah? Did you miss it? Don't answer that. Now, a lot of you out there are probably aware that orchestra likes to go on trips, especially if you are in orchestra yourself. If you are, you probably know the big trip to Florida has been canceled and replaced with a trip to Chicago. I wonder what could have caused this. Let's find out. Haley Ferguson has the scoop.
Every 4 years, the Eisenhower Orchestra usually goes on a trip to Florida for competition. This year, due to budget issues, the trip was downsized to Chicago.
Well, we didn't have a lot of interest in the Florida trip due to the amount of money involved. So what we thought we would do is look for a different trip that would be a little bit less expensive.
I was more concerned on if we could do a smaller trip for a little bit less money.
Probably the Chicago one because more people are going, so then the bigger orchestra we will have.
Both trips are drastically different, but it seems like Chicago is a more educational approach.
Or if you like the beach and lots of sunshine, and then the Florida trip would be the place to go. The Chicago trip, we're talking a big city, lots of things to do as well. If you're a fan of museums, if you're a fan of music such as the Chicago Symphony. There's just a wealth of artistic things to do in Chicago.
For ETV Magazine, I'm Haley Ferguson.
Well, I hope those orchestra kids have fun on their next trip. Moving on. Another homecoming has come and gone, and this year has been one for the books. The banner decorating, Spirit Week, the return of the homecoming dance, and a big win for the football team over Andover. It was awesome. Congratulations to our very own Cameron Bradley on being named Homecoming King and Caitlin Shipman on being named Homecoming Queen. Man, all of this sure has gotten me hungry. I'm thinking pizza. Let's go down to Picasso's and take care of my sudden cravings. At the Table is coming right up. Welcome to the 4th edition of At the Table. Today, we're here at Picasso's Pizza in beautiful downtown Wichita.
We brought one of our closest friends with us, Theroni Pepperoni, the one and only pepperoni.
The one and only, that's right. Today, we're going to be rating on Morgan Freeman's.
Because we feel free with pizza. Free.
That's right. Pizza frees us. Without further ado, this is At the Table. Let's dig in. All right, we're here at Picasso's. Theron over here has his pepperoni pizza.
Oh yeah, pepperoni.
That's right.
Pepperoni.
I got the heart attack over here. Hopefully it doesn't give me an actual heart attack.
And I have the cheese pig.
Let's eat. Let's dig in.
so I had the cheese pizza and it was pretty dope. I really liked how like it was just so big. You get so much pizza. So I bit right into it and I was like, that cheese was delicious and the sauce was amazing. The only thing I didn't like was the crust. The crust was just kind of soft and tasted like a pretzel. I didn't really like it. So I'd rate it like maybe like a 7 out of 10 Morgan Freeman's.
Now I had the heart attack pizza and it was pretty delicious. I really liked the way that it tasted. It's very unique, I think. The only one problem I had with it is I didn't actually have a heart attack, so I think the name is a little misleading. So I'm gonna give that a probably an 8 out of 10 Morgan Freeman's. But I did think it was really creative though. I think it was just really creative to have a giant slice of pizza. But so as far as creativity goes, 10 out of 10 Morgan Freeman's.
So I had the pepperoni pizza because I'm throwny pepperoni, and you know, pepperoni is just a great ingredient to add to anything, but it tasted pretty good, I'd say. The crust was a little flaky and dry a little bit, the crust especially dry. But the size of the pizza, ooh, you get a lot for your money because it's a big boy. So I'd probably give it like a 8.5 Morgan Freeman's.
Well, that's it for this edition of At the Table. Join us next time. I'm Austin.
I'm Noah. And I'm Theron.
And this is At the Table. And now we are no longer at the table. Join me next time for another fantastic experience with yours truly. Coming up next is my man Sam Diebler with Ike Sports. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, remember the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle! Woo!
Welcome back to Ike Sports. I'm your host, Sam Diebler. Let's just jump right on into it. Starting off, we will spotlight the boys soccer team. They finished 10-7, their best record in team history. This appears to be a big step in the right direction for a program that has admittedly struggled. Ike Sports reporter Mason Madsey goes down to the pitch to get the scoop on the soccer team.
After 5 years of building, the boys soccer team finally broke through this year with their first winning record ever. There are many factors that contributed to this newfound success.
Our skill level was much better this year than what we've had in years past.
Yeah, we have more leaders this year that have played soccer all 4 years. And
the biggest strength is chemistry and all that. Even though we haven't built it that much, we still have like a little chemistry, and if we play together, we have fun together.
The team had a mix of underclassmen and upperclassmen, which led to victories in the present and could lead to even more success in the future seasons.
We've been working together, for a long time to get to a point where we can have a winning season. So it was very nice for that to happen.
Feel proud to say that I was on the team even, and just a lot of hard work just paying off now.
For Ike Sports, I'm Mason Madsey.
Thanks, Mason. Well, now it is on to cross country. Seniors Veronica Embry and Grant Clothier each qualified for state this year. However, the team, especially the girls, struggled with low numbers this season. Ike Sports reporter Trey Greening went out and got to know more about the team.
The cross-country team has had a successful year of running. The team will have a huge loss of seniors and will need to be ready to bounce back for this upcoming year.
There is a problem because there are only 2 junior guys and no junior girls. So next year there will be only just 2 seniors. And who knows how many freshmen will come in.
I feel like probably the reason most people don't come out is they're hesitant about running for fun.
It's a challenging sport that really brings out, I think, the best in you, and it's all about hard work.
The girls' team have had their ups and downs this year. Even if there are a lack of numbers, they're still looking to be competitive.
We try to encourage each other all together, and we try to help each other.
They're a very tight group. They stick together and they work out their differences. They're just really tight.
Definitely in the girls, we have a problem with numbers because we barely have enough to make a full team right now. We're constantly working on teamwork and improving our times and doing better than that we did the year before.
The ultimate goal for next year's team is to come back stronger than ever, even if there are ups and downs.
Do good together. We all want that goal to go to state because we haven't done that in a long time. So we always try to make each other better and stick together.
You know, we have good days and bad days. Everybody has good days and bad days, but as long as you're working towards the goal and you're striving to get better, you know, even on a bad day, you can get better.
For Ike Sports, I'm Trey Green.
Nice job, Trey. Well, now it's time for something that we've all been waiting for. The Ike Sports Fall Roundup, where we review the results of all of our fall sports teams. First up is football, where the Tigers finished 3-6 with a loss to Andover in the playoffs despite breakout performances this season from junior wide receiver Tanner King and freshman running back Parker Wenzel. Next is volleyball, who again made it to the state playoffs after going 37-7 in the regular season and beat Pittsburgh in the state playoffs, but lost to the St. Thomas Aquinas and Emporia in pool play. The tennis team sent 3 players to state. Senior Madeline Watson qualified for state in singles for the second straight year and finished 13th, while senior Riley Weedle and junior Amy Trong qualified as a doubles team. Moving on to boys soccer now, they had their best season in school history and lost in regionals, but still finished with a record of 10-7. Cross country sent Veronica Embry and Grant Clothier to state after each had excellent individual seasons. Finally, girls golf sent seniors Kenzie Arlt and Jade Weedle, both finished 23rd, just 3 strokes off of a medal. Congrats to all the athletes from Eisenhower who made it to state. Well, that just about wraps it up here for Ike Sports. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Ike Sports News, where we will keep you up to date on sports here at EHS. For Ike Sports and ETV Magazine, I'm Sam Diebler, and we will see you next time.